Good evening and welcome to Unite the Fight. We are back this month with fun that will raise the roof and raise a load of money for some amazing charities.
Following on from last month's Unite the Fight, we have Copper Feel in the studio. You will also see me take the challenge of my life to raise some money for the Teenage Cancer Trust. And we have Dare from the Canterbury Academy performing live.
But let's not forget the real reason we're here. We need to raise money. Everything raised tonight will go to one of our 4 charities of the evening. These are Prostate Cancer UK, Copper Feel, Teenage Cancer Trust and Breathe Easy. Our first film of the evening features a wonderful couple who tell us how cancer affected their lives together. Here's Terry and Pat to tell us their story. 10,000 men will die from prostate cancer every year. It's one of the most common cancers in men, and when picked up early, it can be treatable. Quite often it's not possible to identify the disease. We met up with Terry and his wife Pat to tell us their story.
I didn't really know anything was wrong. I went for a meal with a friend and who had prostate cancer, and I asked him what the symptoms were, and basically he said it's getting up quite a few times in the night, hard going and hard stopping, and I thought, ooh, that sounds a bit like me. So I was coming home in the car and my wife said, I think you better get that checked. And I went down to the doctor's, she checked me over and she said, well, I'm not happy with that. So she sent me for a blood test, which we call, and it came back number 6. So she said, I'm still not happy. So she sent me for some biopsies, which were totally uncomfortable. And I had 11 biopsies and 8 of them come back with cancer. Pat was waiting for me and she went like that. And I went, no, it's not, I've got cancer. And of course we were in tears for a little while. They asked us to go in this little room and we sat there holding hands, didn't we? And Pat says, have it taken out. I said, what? Because it affects your other side of your life. I said, you sure? She said, I'm not laying in bed with you having cancer. And Pat was amazing, she looked after me. If I ever got down, she said, come on, you're going to be this.
I really didn't expect that. We were going to all these tests and I just kept, every money come up, yeah, fine. And never thought any more of it until the next time. At first they don't want to talk about it. Everybody doesn't want to talk about it because they think, well, it'll go away, I suppose. It doesn't go away. You have to deal with it. We laughed a lot. Every time we come out, we either cried or laughed. And it was easier to laugh because people don't look at you so much then. We tried to get each other through it with laughing and joking. The jokes that you make after that it makes it easier. I don't know if it would have made us stronger or not, or just being together has made us stronger. We are always together and we talk about everything that's bothering each other. And I think that has made us stronger because we can understand what each other's gone through now. It's not the end, and that's what you think. That's what you really, really do think.
Terry is now in remission and recovering well, but he only got here with the help and support of Prostate Cancer UK.
Thousands of men every year are diagnosed with prostate cancer, and not all of them will get the full support they need this year. Here's the information you'll need to donate to Prostate Cancer UK. Just text prostate followed by either 3, 5 or £10 to 70004, or you can call 0800 082 1616. You can also donate online at prostatecanceruk.org.
This year, Prostate Cancer UK is working with the NHS and agreed a £4 million investment in projects aimed at redesigning services to improve the care pathway for men suffering with prostate cancer.
We went to see Mr. Eddy at Kenton Canterbury Hospital to see an example of where your money will be going. With up-and-coming technology, the survival rate is increasing. Dr. Eddy explains one of the latest machines.
Yeah, so robotic prostate surgery is really based all around the Da Vinci surgical robot. This machine allows us to do really quite complex, minimally invasive surgical work deep down in the pelvis, where traditionally patients would have needed a full abdominal incision. The robot is a very clever piece of surgical instrumentation. It means that the surgeon doesn't scrub anymore, so he's not touching the patient at all. The instruments of the robot are placed inside the patient just through small keyhole incisions, and the work is done by sitting at a surgical console and looking into the console, and you get a very 3D-dimensional, high-definition, immersive view inside the patient. And this is heavily magnified, so you can see very tiny structures really well, and you can just carefully dissect all these out, all in 3 dimensions, and it feels like you're actually inside the patient. It's a very clever piece of equipment. Well, this is, I think, just the start of it. I think we will see over the next 10, 20, 30 years a real development in the technology that is used surgically. Robotic surgical techniques will change, they will evolve, they will improve, and at the end of the day this will mean better outcomes, we hope, for the patients that we're operating on. It's a big investment for the Trust, a big investment for the NHS to pay for this type of equipment. You're looking somewhere up to about £2 million. We feel that the benefits of this type of surgery really warrant the investment in the machine.
Please dig deep, your donations are so important and can help someone near you.
After the break, we have Kirby's challenge and we have the amazing Dare in the studio. So don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to Unite the Fight. Still to come, we visit the Breathe Easy charity to see how they help those who suffer with lung cancer. And we'll also have that big money total announcement.
But first, let's see how I got on when I was at the challenge of a lifetime for the Teenage Cancer Trust. So I'm here at the UK's #1 forest adventure, the Go Ape Experience at Leeds Castle. I'm doing all this for a good cause, and my aim is to raise as much money as I can for Teenage Cancer Trust. This is really going to push me to my limit because not only am I afraid of heights, I'm just a complete wuss in general. So I'm about to get suited and booted and meet my instructor for today. He's going to explain to me a bit about the course and show me the ropes, literally. So there's no going back now, so let's do it. After my induction, the nerves really kicked in. But although I was quite anxious, I was actually really excited to get involved and get started. Oh no, these are the swingy ones. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm cacking my pants. Look how far it is. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see them down there. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my god! I did it! I did this for Teenage Cancer Trust. But you at home can do it for any charity you like, and you can do any activity you like. It doesn't have to be as extreme as this. You can do anything from as simple as a bake sale, or a pyjama day at work, or a car wash even. Anything you like. Every donation helps. That was such an amazing experience. I'm so glad I did it. I was really scared of heights, but it was worth it. We got loads of money and I got a certificate.
Unbelievable, amazing. I'm so jealous. Should have sent me. Now, one of the most amazing stories we were all touched by last year was Stephen Sutton's. All the money raised for the Teenage Cancer Trust tonight will go towards his fund and help other young people get the support and treatment they need.
Just £25 of your money can help pay for an hour's support from a Teenage Cancer Trust support nurse. To donate £5 to the Teenage Cancer Trust, you can text Stephen to 70500. You can also visit the website teenagecancertrust.org to make a donation of any amount.
For all the other numbers and fundraising advice, just visit the website unitethefight.com.
Up now we have Nicole and Joanna from Copperfield. So we know you're both breast cancer survivors. You're both so brave, by the way. How did you know something was wrong and when you were first diagnosed?
Well, I was 31 and it was my husband that actually found a lump. Both of us kind of denied it was there for a little while, for about a month. But then when I found it again, I went to the doctors. He thought it was possibly nothing. Went to hospital, had all the tests, and on ultrasound they found that I had breast cancer.
And the same question to you, Joanna.
Well, I was 21 and I wasn't checking myself. I was unaware of any of the signs and symptoms of breast cancer. It was the last thing on my mind, but I didn't have to look for it. I just saw it one day and I thought, oh, what's that? Where's that come from? So I showed it to my GP and he told me that I was too young to have anything sinister like breast cancer and that I shouldn't worry. But I did actually have it removed because I felt it was the right thing to do. And I'm glad that I did, because when I went back to the hospital to have my stitches out, that's when they told me that it was actually breast cancer.
Yeah, wow, and that's actually really lucky that you caught it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So could you tell us a little bit about Copperfield and how it all got started?
Copperfield is an awesome charity set up by identical twins, Chris and Marin. When Chris was diagnosed at only 23, she wants all young people to be armed with the knowledge of the signs and symptoms and to make sure that they're all checking themselves as part of a routine.
So you're both boobettes for Copperfield. Tell us what that entails.
Well, the boobettes are a group of ladies that have all been affected by breast cancer under the age of 35. So we just go out to schools, businesses, anywhere where we can talk to young people and just let them know about the signs and symptoms, and they need to check themselves regularly.
Yeah, so just raising awareness, and that's great. Yeah. Could you show us how best to check for breast cancer over in our demonstration area?
Yeah.
So here we are in the demonstration area. What have we got here and what sort of symptoms should we be looking for?
This is what we take out to schools and businesses, and we give every one of the kids or staff there one of these cards. It's actually got the signs and symptoms of breast cancer on here. There's lots of them. It's also got some details of our text reminder service on there as well. So you can text the word boobs to 70300 and you'll get a monthly cheeky reminder to check your boobs.
That's helpful. Yeah, you can put it in your purse as well. So
yeah, it's quite handy.
And there is no right or wrong way to check yourself. You just have to make sure that you're doing it. And the more you do it, you will know what normal feels like for you. And then that's when you'll know if there's any changes. And when you find those changes, that's when you go to the doctor. And some of the main symptoms would obviously be something like a lump or something unusual like nipple discharge or any pain.
Yeah, the other thing we tell people is you need to check right up into the collarbone and right up into the armpit, because that's one of the signs is you can get lumps around there.
See, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have known to check that.
Yeah.
So what is this?
This is one
Wonderful
of our boobs.
thing.
This is our eye-catching boob. These are what our runners run in. So a couple of weeks ago there was a Bath Half Marathon and Greg James wore one of these, and we take them to schools as well.
Always gets a lot of attention. It's good
Quite
fun.
a fun way of getting the message out there,
Yeah.
really.
Thank you so much. And as you can see, Copperfield is making a real difference to help spread the word. And donate just £3. Just text Copperfield to 70300. You can donate online at the website copperfield.org, or if you'd like to donate over the phone, just email first to arrange. You can find the details of this on the website. Your money will make such a difference, and we cannot thank you enough for your donations already.
Thousands of people every year are affected by lung diseases. Breathe Easy offers support and advice on how to cope with a lung condition or cancer diagnosis. We met up with a support group to tell us more.
The Breathe Easy charity supports the British Lung Foundation and has a number of choirs around the country. We visited the Singing for Breathing choir based in Whitfield, Kent, who meet every Friday at 12:30. The group is run by choir leader Lizzie Stevens, who aims to better the lives of patients of lung cancer and other diseases through her singing classes.
The group started as part of a research project into is singing good for breathing, and that was a research project led by Professor Clift and Dr. Ian Morrison of the Sydney DeHaan Research Centre for Arts and Health. The research done by the Sydney DeHaan Research Centre did show quite unequivocally that yes, it is beneficial for breathing. And in various ways. It's not just the mechanics of the singing, using the lungs and teaching people to breathe in a more efficient way rather than an upper respiratory tract breathing. But also it's the fact of joining in with a group, you be part of something that gives people who have quite an isolating condition an opportunity to go somewhere where they feel safe, where people understand their needs.
Jackie Edwards, who has a long-term condition, is a member of the choir here, and we asked her how she felt about the group.
It's the best thing that's happened to me. I mean, I don't see any doctors, I don't have any therapy. I mean, there isn't any, because there's nothing I can do for it. And the singing is just a wonderful thing to do, and it's the best exercise it possibly could have. I mean, if I get up and walk across that room and come back, I will be puffing like an old hippopotamus, but I can sing, and it's good.
Aurelie Allen has also been a part of the choir for over a year now, after joining when she saw the group performing in her local ASDA.
Oh, I find it tremendously beneficial. I mean, it's a very nice group of people and they're very friendly and make you very welcome. I think it just makes you feel good singing generally, you know, it lifts your spirits, makes you feel cheerful.
Around 43,500 people are diagnosed with lung cancer each year in the UK. Lizzie and her choir join together each week to make this terrible disease that little bit more bearable. They welcome people of all abilities, and the group is open to everyone who has a love for singing. To find out more information, please search Singing for Breathing Choirs.
To donate £5 to Breathe Easy, text LUNGS to 70500. You can also donate over the phone on 03000 030 555, or you can donate online at bfl.org. Your money can help those suffering with all types of lung diseases, as well as help find a cure.
There are so many organisations out there that can be vital in finding a diagnosis or recovery advice and support. For any more information, please visit our website, unitethefight.com.
So it's now that time of the evening where we can announce the phenomenal amount of money you at home have donated to our 4 charities this evening.
Tonight, you have raised £53,890.
Thank you for all your donations. They'll make a massive difference to these charities and will help someone near you.
But now we'll leave you with Dare.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. The shelter of someone's arms, there you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs, there you were. Sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop, thank you baby, I just wanna stop. Thank you, baby, yes I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was such a bore. Where I went, it seemed I've been there before. But you ran enough for me all of my days. With love so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I just wanna stop. Thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to myself. For me there's you and there ain't nobody else. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop. Thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's like honey to the bee, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's like sugar sometimes. How sweet it is to be